Hey, what's up, man? It's your boy DJ Ricoveli. Welcome to 104.5FM, man. I got somebody special, somebody on the podcast with me today. Shout out my dog, YRN Xhris, man. What's good with you, my dog?
Yeah, fam. Appreciate y'all, boy, having me up here.
Nah, for sure, man. Like I just told you before we got started, man, I've been checking you out online, and so I think it's crazy and right on time that you came through. This your first time in the Carolinas?
Nah, this my first time in Fayetteville.
In Fayetteville, for sure. Tell us where you from and like you know what I'm saying?
Tallahassee, Florida, FAMU, Florida State, little college town, you know, small little country.
For sure, it's crazy. I done been all through that. I done been to both of them, FAM and Florida State. I went to Florida State on some football camp shit back in the day.
Yeah.
And FAMU just DJing and like homecoming events, stuff like that.
Nah, they got big. You can break artists at FAMU.
Nah, for sure. I went to Morehouse in Atlanta, so it was like a very similar culture. Like, so to go out there and see how they had it going on out there is fire. What got you into rapping? How long you been rapping?
Probably about 4 years, you know, just playing around and, you know, I was just posting shit playing and seeing the engagement from it. And it was like, okay, man, you might can make something out of that. If that many people tapping in, it's something you posting. Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. And then Florida really done had a crazy run over the last, I say, 10 plus years, you know what I'm saying? Y'all been consistent with talent, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the trap scene, club scene, like y'all always been going crazy. Who would you say is some of like your inspirations from like the Florida scene or outside the Florida scene too?
My inspiration, Webby. Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Trill Young Savage.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That Louisiana, you know what I mean?
I was thugging when I was coming up, so like, I was listening to what somebody talking about what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
as I got older, you know, yakking, you can't go wrong with yak.
Yeah, for sure.
But when I was legit, I was listening to Webby a lot.
Yeah, that's facts though. That's facts. I'm sure a lot of people like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a DJ too, so like in the club that Webby cranks to this day, like I run through it. You know what I mean?
Go wrong with Webby.
Can't go wrong with no Webby, man. Like, and I think Webby be slept on. I just had a conversation the other day. We was comparing. A lot of people say Webby really was a better lyricist than Boosie. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm one of the ones that's gonna pick Webby over Boosie every time. Boosie got more hits though.
Yeah, for sure.
Webby got way more songs.
Yeah. Street songs too. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna connect with the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Webby gonna win that for sure.
For sure. Speaking of that, so is that like what kind of like created your sound? Like you trying to like cater to that same like, you know what I'm saying? You want to cater to like, you know what I'm saying, the folks that when you was coming up, you know what I'm saying, in the street. So like, what's your angle? Like, what inspired your sound per se?
Shit, I was thugging, so I ain't really when I started making music, I wasn't really studying nobody else, no other rapper.
Yeah,
I'm from the gutter, so it's all I do is paint a picture of my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Long as I word that bitch swagger right.
Yeah,
I ain't really have to look at no other artists. My hood crazy. I mean, from a dope hole. So
nah, for sure.
It's easy to talk about it.
So you really talking about what you seeing every day, what you going through, and that's really like, I feel like that's what connect with the fans more. It's more authentic. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You telling your story, and then like when you shooting the videos right there in the same spot you talking about.
Picture.
You feel me? Like for sure. And like I said, when I came across you on social media, that's what I seen. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I could see it in the video. It's in the visual. Like it speak for itself. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? You come across different artists and content every day. Right. And it's like, you know when, you know what I'm saying, folks really come from what they talking about, you know what I'm saying? They really doing what they talking about, or they did it, you know what I'm saying? They seen it, or it was around it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can tell for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But so your record keep going, man. I like it, you know what I'm saying? That's fire. I think it come on slamming off the rip, you know what I'm saying, off the muscle. So like, tell me a little bit about this record, you know what I'm saying? What inspired this record right here per se?
Cause like I say, you know, I'm from a dope hole, so like when I made that, it was like, I was trying to expand the horizon.
Yeah,
like catch more than just the dope boys.
For sure,
shit, like
for sure.
Song anybody can listen to.
For sure.
Like my auntie play that song every day at work.
That's hard.
So it really just on some. I'm like, well, I'm gonna try to catch everybody on this bed.
For
like,
sure.
Instead of just my normal crowd.
Yeah.
For that be at work, expand it. The listeners for sure.
No, for sure. And I was just saying, like, it's a good song for radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still hear the raw in it, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's the clean version, you know what I'm saying? Like you can still, and I'm transferring it to the club. When I just heard the clean version, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna go in the club crazy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm definitely gonna be pushing that in our market out here and just, you know what I'm saying, seeing how that go. I see you got a couple big features already, like Bossman and D-Lo, Trap Dicky. Like, tell me a little bit about your experience. Like,
got Big Yabo too.
Big Yabo, man. Yabo, my dog. You know what I'm saying? I rock with Ye. I rock with Ye. Nah, so tell me a little bit about your experience, like with all three of them.
Everything was just like organic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
that's how it's supposed to
D-Lo, I knew D-Lo before we both went up.
Yeah.
Feel me? Like we both had little small buzzes. We ran into each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Locked in, and then once we both went up, like time came for that shit.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Gave a reach start to me. You know what I'm saying? When I was coming up. And then with Trap Gene, when I fuck with Trap heavy.
Yeah,
like,
for sure,
I
for
fuck
sure.
with Trap heavy, Trap Gene, like want to just see you win.
For sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
coming
Trap
right
and Ye, I got personal relationships with both of them. I DJ for No Cap too, so like we done been on the road with Ye. I done been in all type of like situations with Ye. Then Trap just being from the Carolinas,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He putting on right now. Every time he come through, he show love. You feel me? Like if I'm in town, out of town. If me and him in the same city, we gonna look up, you know what I'm saying? So like it's always love with Trap. So shout out to really all them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for same way with all them boys. If any one of them boys in the same city as me, easily can link up.
For sure. Nah, that's how it's supposed to be. And that's like who you really want to build with, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like the music industry, because a lot of it be fake. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're gonna see that. Tell me your experience, like going from being independent to like now being signed to a label, like having that backing. Like, what's that experience been like?
I mean, it's always better like to have a real team behind you.
1,000%.
Because I was pushing this shit heavy by myself. Like, had motion already, so a team just give you like more structure. You know what I'm saying? I was all around the board, independent, just trying to do everything. So it kind of give you that structure, organized.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? You still learn. You get to learn for real, but you get to be an artist for real. When you sign, basically, like all day before I was in the streets, just
still trying to put it together. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, 1,000%, and I respect that 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know how I done seen artists like, you know what I'm saying, out here on the independent drive and like going for like, I know what that do for your whole campaign.
You risking it, you can get fucked up risking it.
For sure.
You know
what I'm saying? You trying to go legit, like you feel me, for real, like. Yeah, no, 1,000%. And you happen to be working with South Coast Music Group, who's broke artists like DaBaby, Tusi, you know what I'm saying? Major artists, you know what I'm saying? So you really in a good campaign, you know what I'm saying? You got a solid team behind you, so I'm excited to see where you go.
Right.
Man, let us know where we can follow you on all platforms, like where we can find you and anything you got coming up next.
All platforms, YRN Xhris with an X instead of a C. Got my project still heating up. I just dropped with all my hot bangers on there. Keep going. Kick Go Down with Boss Man D-Lo. And I drop every month or two. Like, you ain't gotta wait too long on me to drop.
1,000%. It's on the way. It's on the way. And then
I don't like to get outworked. Like, nigga, you ain't gonna outwork me. I'm gonna drop the most this year.
I respect that. I respect that. That's really how you gotta come in today's time. You feel me? So, ladies and gentlemen, man, appreciate it again. YRN Xhris coming out of Tallahassee, man. He on the way up. Record keep going on all platforms right now. And it will be right here at your station in Fayetteville for Fayetteville's Hip Hop 104.5, man. You're going to find it right here. Yours truly, Ricoveli.
Oh, duh.
I wanted to quit, but I had to keep going. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't. You better keep going. And on these cause I kept going. None of this came to me, boy. Had to stay down and stack. I grew up in a trailer park, literally came from scratch. Never told on none of my bids, took my lick and sat. A couple roaches snuck in.